What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. You read the title, you know what the deal is. So we got 3 piles today. Go ahead, click the description box down below to see the timestamps and find out what people are secretly thinking and possibly even saying about you. Alright, group 1, this is going to be for those of you who chose this Rider-Waite deck here. Give me a second to start pulling your cards and I'll be right back. Okay, pile number 1. Right off the bat, actually what I'm getting is that you guys are like severely misunderstood. I think that a lot of people at first, they seem to think that you don't have your life together, or you don't have your mind made up about what it is that you're wanting to do. I was even getting that some people might think that you're rash, you make fast decisions or quick judgments without really thinking things through. But then the cards kept like falling all over the floor and I got fed up with that energy. So I was like, you know what, scrap this. I'm picking the cards back up and I'm gonna reshuffle for group number 1. And these cards came out and I was still shuffling and it's like no more cards wanted to come out. I don't know why, so I'm just gonna end up pulling for you guys. But you got the 10 of Swords in the reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. What people are secretly like thinking about you is that you've overcome a lot. Like, you've overcome a lot of hardships, a lot of struggles, and they really don't know how you managed to do it, but you look better than ever. I'm actually hearing that you have like this glow about you, this glowing aura, and you seem to be very financially stable and independent, and you seem to be happy. Like, people, when they look at you, they think that you're happy and that you've healed, you've done the work, the necessary work. And I'm actually getting that you guys have people who are like attracted to you, wanting to come towards you. Some people wanting to be a part of your family. Look, the Ace of Cups, people wanting to offer you love, wanting to start a family with you. Wow, this is what people are secretly thinking, but they also feel like you might be guarded. I'm also seeing that for some of you, the first part of what I mentioned about people thinking that you don't know what you're doing, or that you make rash decisions and rash choices, I'm actually getting that like these people don't see you for a while. Like, there's distance between the two of you, and when they do see you again, it's like you look so much better than they remember you looking. So they're kind of just like, whoa, like, did I have the wrong idea about group number 1? For some of you, these are even people that backstabbed you. They hurt you, they betrayed you, they talked about you very poorly behind your back. To others, yeah, I'm getting the energy that these people may have gossiped about you, and they could even be family members that talked about you, and they're just thinking like, wow, they pile number 1 actually recovered from that. Like, what? Like, they're doing well, like they're not hurting anymore. Interesting. Some of you guys, it was even like a past lover, a past soulmate. Okay, why is the 10 of Swords here in the reverse? Yeah, the 5 of Swords. You had a lot of people that was kind of like, you had a lot of backbiting energy around you. A lot of people were trying to like stroke their egos, stroke their own egos by kind of like trying to like come against you or turn others against you, pit people against you, group number 1. I'm also getting that people secretly try to figure out how they could kind of like get you back into this energy, where it's like they want you to be able to go back and forth with them. Like, your energy, people secretly think that your energy is a little too peaceful right now. You come across as like you did too much healing, you did a little bit too much work on yourselves. Like, I'm getting like people are secretly thinking like an old version of you is still there. So like they're like they might be thinking that you're putting on a facade, or whatever you're doing is fake, it's not real. But I'm getting that these people, here's the funny thing, they secretly think that like the way that you're showing up is how they always knew you to be. It's like deep down they already knew you were like this. They already knew you were like a healer. I don't use the term earth angel, but I just heard that, so some of you might identify as that. Or these people are, they have called themselves that, but they realize that that title truly belongs to you, or something like that. It's like these people know deep down, like they just know that you've always been like this loving person, this nurturing person. And however you're showing up now is given that you weren't always that way. And it's like they knew what they're secretly thinking is like, it was always gonna just be a matter of time before you started outwardly expressing this energy, right? It was just a matter of time. Why is the Ten of Cups here? Yeah, there was something in them that always knew that, but I'm getting that like they tried to hide this. They tried to keep your energy hidden, or this is why they tried to make you show up in a different light. That's strange. People are also saying that like what are they secretly thinking about you? I didn't mean to say saying, I meant to say thinking. But for some of you guys, they actually said this to someone. They've made comments about your intuition. You may have said some things to these people that actually ended up happening to them, or you may have given them some advice or something like that that was actually very beneficial. You may have warned them about something that they didn't even see coming, or perhaps didn't even believe you about, but it ended up being true. Like whatever logic you use ended up following. And I'm getting that like they've either told somebody about this, I'm getting saying, but again, it's about what are they secretly thinking. They're thinking like you are a very intuitive person, group number one. You listen to your intuition. They also feel like you have hidden knowledge, hidden secrets yourself that you possibly don't tell people about or show. They're saying that you're starting new, and you're going to achieve all of your desires. Everything that you wanted, you're gonna have. If that's a family, you're gonna have it. If it's stability, you're going to have it. That's what they're saying. What else? What are people secretly thinking about group number one? Six of Pentacles and the World card. These people are secretly thinking that you are a very generous person, and then when you become successful and achieve all that you want to, you're going to help them out. Like they feel wow. These people are saying that you're the type of person that will help them out. Why is the Moon card here? Interesting. Like they're saying that like, oh, if you ever need help, just ask group number one. They'll help you. Oh boy, wow. These people are sure advantages, aren't they? Be careful, group number one, because you got people who, on one hand, they don't like your light, they don't like your energy, they don't like who you are truly, and they actually try to like make you seem to be something that you're not. And on the other hand, they want to exploit you for what you truly are. So it's like, do you acknowledge me or don't you acknowledge me? They do, but for whatever reason, they don't want it to be true. You also have somebody secretly thinking about making you an offer, an apology, a proposal. Okay, you have a secret admirer or two. Oh, okay. Some of you have like two secret admirers that are interested in getting to know you more. You don't see these people, but they've been thinking about you for a while. They think that you guys would be a really good match. The Knight of Wands. They could be a fire sign. They don't have to be, though. We also have water and air here. What are people secretly thinking about group number one? What's the Six of Pentacles here? Okay, you have somebody thinking that you are very trustworthy and reliable as well. Dependable. They can trust you when they're like stuck in a bind. If they really need help, like they know that they can trust you, group number one. They can rely on you to get them out of a situation. I'm also getting that people are saying that you're in a secret relationship. You're in a hidden relationship. You just don't tell anybody. Yeah, someone thinks you have like a secret lover, a secret family. People are saying this. People are gossiping about you, but they're telling it. They could be telling it to like close friends or family members that like group number one is very secretive. Like they act like they're single, but they really have like a husband or a wife. I just heard sugar daddy, sugar mama. So some of you guys, like, if you're looking good and these people haven't seen you in a while, they're thinking like, oh, somebody's taking care of group number one. That's why they look like that. You got some interesting people watching you, group number one. I'll say. The Lovers is at the bottom of the deck, and the Ace. Oh wow, look at this. The Lovers, the Ace of Cups, Death. Oh my goodness. Judgment, the Magician, and the Ten of Wands, and the, oh my gosh, what the heck? Look how these cards lined up. That's actually insane. The Lovers, the Ace of Cups, Death, Strength, Judgment, the Magician, the Ten of Wands, the Hermit, the Fool, the Nine of Cups, the Queen of Cups. Okay, Eight of Wands behind that. We could stop. Like, the way the cards is moving is actually extremely wild for you guys, group number one. People are saying that, like, things have really lined up for you, and that all you have to do is, like, show up and, like, things go in your favor. People are saying that you have this divine calling over your head. Oh wait, oh crap, I just realized that these, oh my goodness, yo, YouTube is so sensitive. I miss the days where I didn't have to worry. Well, that was because I was more ignorant on the subject, okay? I was ignorant before, so I didn't bother to cover anything, because I just felt like, you know, we all have nipples. Well, most of us do. Anyways, I think, like, we all have these private, I mean, we don't all have the, you know what I'm trying to say. It's just like, I just feel like it shouldn't be that deep if we see some nipples, or like I personally think that, but you know, YouTube is sensitive. But anyways, sorry, group number one, didn't mean to go on a rant for you guys, but there's people who will literally be doing the most, reporting videos and doing the most, and it's not that serious, guys. Chill out, chillax, okay? All right, group one, let me get some charms for you guys. 1 second. What are people secretly thinking? Oh, I'll just pause so y'all don't have to hear this. Okay, guys, I'm trying to show you guys. Okay, you actually didn't pull that much that thought you was going to. Okay, that's not manas. I gotta figure out which room that is. Let me grab the room book. It's a dolphin, a flower. People are saying, okay, what are they secretly thinking about you? They're secretly thinking that you, like, disappeared to go under construction. Like, I'm also getting that you are under construction. Like, people are secretly thinking that, like, you are not finished. Like, whatever they look at you and they see, and actually with this flower here, I'm actually getting that you've grown beautifully. You've bloomed, you've blossomed beautifully. And they were not expecting that. And it's like, you're not finished growing. You're like a flower that continues to bloom over and over and over again. And some of you guys, it's kind of like you're frozen in time, and people secretly think that, like, your beauty is captivating. Like, I'm getting some of you guys can be photogenic, whether you think that about yourself or not. Like, people secretly think that, like, you have like a picture perfect image. Like, they just want to snap a picture of you and keep it forever. Like, some of you guys, like, you actually have people or someone in particular who has a photo of you that they watch, they look at it over and over again. People are secretly thinking that you're crazy. Like, they feel like you're kind of like loco, like unpredictable too, kind of like all over the place. People secretly think that you're like an undercover, like, freak too. For whatever reason, I don't know why, but people think that you're extremely, like, fertile. Like, somebody feels like, okay, like, you could have a lot of babies or make a lot of babies. Some of you guys do. You have a lot of kids already. Like, so somebody thinks that you're freaky. Like, somebody, that's someone's secret thoughts, that, like, you're like a freaky person. I don't know, it came through, so I'm saying it. Like, somebody feels like you're a secret, like you're an undercover freak or something like that. Oh my gosh. It's so sad that I have to freak out over some damn nipples, especially when I have nipples myself. Like, I see nipples every single day, and okay, whatever, I guess. Okay, let's see, what rune is this? No, it's not manas. It's dagas. The letter D meaning day, dawn, and its associations are breakthrough, awakening, awareness, prosperity, the power to change the self. Yes. So people are secretly thinking that you've upgraded, right? You've upgraded yourself. You've leveled up. You've grown, right? You are, and you were under construction, and you still are. They think that you're secretly thinking, like, wow, watch when group, wow, I didn't even mean to say level, but watch when group 1 is finished. Some of you guys, you're only on the first level, and like this construction plan has multiple levels, multiple stories, right? And you're still only on the first level. You're still only doing the groundwork, and it's like people are already watching you in awe, and they think you're crazy because it's like whatever it is that you're doing, or the steps that you took, like they would never do that themselves. Okay, people also secretly think that you have like a very playful side, but also kind of like you might be like a low-key loner or something like that. Like you play when you're ready, but other times like you stand out. Like people secretly think that you stand out from others, like your head is above everyone else's or something like that. You stick out without even trying. Without even trying, group number 1, people are looking at you and thinking like, wow, group 1 really stands out. They really do stand out. And it's like they think that you help them to view life differently, view circumstances differently, because you have a different perspective, and the way that you move kind of like it speaks for itself. They also think that you know things that about them or about people that you don't let on, like you don't say. Some of you guys, like they feel like you have a lot of secrets, whether it be your own secrets or it's like you're keeping other people's secrets. Yeah. All right, group number 1, that's what I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in another reading. Bye. All right, pile 2. This reading is going to be for those of you who chose this deck right here, and let's jump into figuring out what are people secretly thinking about you. What are people secretly thinking about pile number 2? Okay, pile number 2. People are secretly saying that like you are destructive, okay? You have a force behind you. And you know what's interesting? They say that like, group number 2 is a very loving person, but they have no problems with cutting people off. Like group number 2 is a very loving person, but they have no problem getting shit done by themselves. They have no problem being isolated. They have no problem working alone. Group 2 is a very loving person, but if they have to, they'll weather the storm by themselves. This is what people are secretly saying about you. Interesting. So yeah, again, these people are not just thinking these things secretly, but they are telling it to people like on the hush, on the low about you. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? I'm saying people are actually thinking that like if they don't tread lightly with you, group number 2, you will cut them off. I'm getting that like people are secretly thinking that you're not the type of person where they can take your kindness for weakness, okay? Tell me about this. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? People are secretly saying that you must have gone through a lot in your past. Like you've been through a lot. They're saying that you've come a very long way. You've beat the odds, group number 2. People are secretly thinking that like, wow, group number 2 has come up in ways that nobody expected. Nobody would have ever thought. People are secretly saying that you're very successful. You've achieved a lot. People are saying that you set fire to your past as well. They're saying that you cut off everyone from your past. You don't deal with anyone any longer. They say you've grown up. You've grown up. And ever since you've achieved a certain status, like, I'm hearing I set fire to the rain. Adele, some of you guys may be listening to Adele. That song is significant in how people are like viewing you, group number 2. Should I pull it up? We also have the star card here. Okay. At the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Cups. Let's pull up the lyrics to that song real quick. Alright, and the lyrics go, I let it fall, my heart, and as it fell, you rose to claim it. It was dark and I was over until you kissed my lips and you saved me. My hands, they were strong, but my knees were far too weak to stand in your arms without falling to your feet. But there's a side to you that I never knew. All the things you'd say, they were never true. And the games you'd play, you'd always win. But I set fire to the rain, watched it pour as I touched your face. Well, it burned while I cried, 'cause I heard it screaming out your name. Okay. When I lay with you, I could stay there, close my eyes, feel you here forever. You and me together, nothing is better. 'Cause there's a side to you that I never knew. All the things you'd say, they were never true. My bad, y'all. Didn't realize I was doing that, but whatever. And the games you'd play, you'd always win. But I set fire to the rain. And I threw us into the flames. When it fell, something died. 'Cause I knew that that was the last time. Sometimes I wake up by the door. The heart you caught must be waiting for you. Even now, when we've already over, I can't help myself from looking for you. I set fire to the rain, watched it pour as I touched your face. Well, it burned while I cried, 'cause I heard it screaming out your name. And she ends it by saying, let it burn. Let it burn. Okay. So, group number 2, for many of you, like the people who are actually secretly thinking these thoughts about you are people who you had relationships with. Like you possibly viewed them as soulmates, or you had long lasting connections with these people. And I'm saying had because it's the vibe that it's getting is that these are people who you kind of like cut off, like you stop dealing with these people because it's like they were compromising you, who you are, who you wanted to be. You couldn't trust them or something like that, right? It's just getting that it's time. People are thinking that you are a very emotional person. Group number 2, like they feel like you have a lot of emotions and your feelings are very intense, to the point where you will rather burn shit to the ground than stay in situations that don't feed your soul. And like people think this, like, so you may have had actions that showed them this to be true. Like people are thinking, again, I need to be careful with what I'm doing with group number 2, because group number 2 would rather struggle. Like group number 2 would rather have nothing at all than to take my hand or to take my help. People are secretly thinking like group number 2 does not trust me. Group number 2 might have love for me, but group number 2 does not trust me. Group number 2 does not trust me. Oh my gosh, I did it again. I'm gonna have to go through these cards and cover everything. This is so sad. Ugh. YouTube needs to stop being a little crybaby. Oh my gosh. I hope I don't get in trouble for that. Whatever, y'all. Nobody watches these videos anyways. Alright. Okay, anyways. Group number 2. Let me see what else I got. I just gotta move those cards out. Alright, I play too much. Okay, what else are people saying about group number 2? 10 of Pentacles. People are saying that everything that you want, group number 2, you're gonna have. People are saying that you're very wealthy. Like they're saying, oh, you got money, you got stability, you got family, and you're actually surrounded by people who has real love for you, genuine love for you. And they're saying that you made it that way, you set it up that way, so that the people that surrounds you pours into you in the way you want to be poured into. I'm also seeing that people are saying that like You're very strategic and mindful about your circle. I'm also seeing like these are leaves falling by him, right? But the way that they, depending on the angle, it kind of looks like his clothes is torn, it's tattered, it's not, it's leaves. But there's a get got it out the mud kind of energy coming from you, group number two, and people are picking up on that. So it's like people are saying that all the luxuries and stuff like that you have in life or that you experience like is well deserved, and it's like you worked hard for it and you sacrificed a lot for it. Like people are saying that you sacrificed them or cut them off so that you can achieve something or attain another level. Okay. All right, let me grab some charms for you, group number two. All right, I grabbed a handful of charms for you guys. Group number two. What are people saying about group number two? Interesting. Okay, you got an F here. I just heard Francis and Fernando. So we got a B, Brandon, S, Sabrina. Okay, FBS. Some of you guys, I just heard effing BS. Okay, effing bullshit. Okay, that's what I just heard. Some people could say that you have a potty mouth, like you cuss them out, or some people, they could be thinking like, okay, I need to be careful with group number two because group number two will cuss me out, like if need be. Like they will not hold their words back. They will say whatever they need to say. You have this heart here. I'm getting that people are saying that like you have a lot of love, group number two, but your love ran out for them. Like they feel like in that space, some of you guys, like the only love you have for is like for your pet. You know what's interesting? People are thinking that like they need to be careful with you too, because like you could have love for them, right? And the love could literally be lost. You know how people be like, oh, no love lost? I'm seeing with you, group number two, if you cut somebody off, you're just like, nah, the love is gone. Like the all the love is lost, right? The space that you once occupied in my heart is now empty. Pack your up and go. Please exit stage left. You got it. Right? People are saying that like people are thinking like, okay, like group number two does not care about me. That's what people are thinking. Yeah, group number two, people are thinking like group number two used to have so much love for me. I used to take up so much space in their heart, and now it's like I don't matter to them anymore. People could say that you're like a gambler too. Like they feel like people think that like you take risks. Group number two, you take risks that they would not take. But somehow they pay off for you. People could also be saying that like you are, especially if you're a masculine like energy, if you're a male, like people really feel like you are a very excellent like father figure. People feel like you are a great example of a masculine energy. You stand by your business, you're reliable, you're trustworthy, and you take care of what needs to be done. You provide and you protect your family. I'm also seeing that people are thinking that like you will leave a mark on their hearts. Like you left a mark on their hearts, or you will leave a mark on their hearts if they're not careful. People are also thinking that they're very lucky to come in contact with you, and it keeps talking about your love, like the type of love that you have to give, the type of love that you have to offer. It's like it's truly an unconditional type of love, but not unconditional in the sense that it can be abused, right? Like God's love, like God's grace, it cannot be abused. How? Because it's simply not possible. It's something about you that your energy is very healing, but if a lesson needs to be learned, you will go through some hard times as a result of the treatment that they give you, right? If you are unconditionally supporting somebody and showing up for them, and they're mistreating you, the attempt is going to be, their attempt in mistreating you is to lower your energy, lower your frequency, and that by them doing that, how can you continue to show unconditional love to the other people that you need to be there for and support, right? You can't. So it's like, okay, I'm gonna have to sacrifice you and cut you off, since what you want to do is lower my energy, lower my vibration, and I can't take that risk. So, and interestingly enough, why I can't take that risk is like people see you as a risk taker, and it's like the thing is like, you know when to cut your losses. That's, or at least that's what people feel like. They feel like that's how you treat them. Anyways, some of you guys actually have a family member who's feeling this way about you. A sister. Some of you have like a sister. It's a feminine family member who could feel this way about you. Their name could be Brittany, Sarah, Sasha, Fabio. I don't know why I just heard that. People are saying that you are very kind, like you're a strong, compassionate person. People also view you as like their hero. Like you kind of like come in least expected and show up and show out for them. And some of you guys, people say that you like protect their image. Like even when people try to like embarrass you and like put egg on your face, they weren't able to do it. Some of you are also the type to like really take care of and pamper the people that you love, like make them breakfast in bed type of thing. People feel like you've grown a lot and you transitioned, you've transformed, you've gone through a transformation that has made you more aware of like those who are deserving of your time, your energy, and your affection. This is what they're thinking. They feel like when you had a big heart, people took advantage of it and you gave till you couldn't give anymore, and now your heart size kind of like shrank like the Grinch. Hey, this is just what I'm getting. Don't feel the type of way. People feel like your heart kind of shrank like the Grinch, but now they're thinking that like they have to be very impactful and they have to be very important to you in order to like even leave a mark on you, leave a mark on your heart, because there's not that much space. And people are also saying that like the space that you do have in your heart is already taken up because you emptied out everything else. All right, group number 2. That's what I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. All right, group number 3. This reading is going to be for those of you who selected this deck here. So let's go ahead and start shuffling your cards and find out what are people secretly thinking about you. I forgot how much I beat up these cards. This deck has to be about 5 or 6 years old. So it don't move the same anymore, right? Group number 3, some people could be thinking that about you. They could be thinking that you moving differently now. You acting different. Some of you guys might be acting older than your age too. Like people could be thinking like, yo, group number 3 is not even that old. Why are they acting like that? I don't know. Okay, what are people secretly thinking about group number 3? I just heard, my back. Group number 3, some of you guys be complaining about your body a little too much. So people be thinking like, why is group number 3 should not be having all these aches and pains? What's going on? They're too young for that. All right, let me see. What are people secretly thinking about group number 3? Okay. What are people secretly thinking about group number 3? Why are your cards all coming out like this? Group number 3, people secretly think that you're pretending. They secretly think that you have like options and opportunities, and you act like you don't. Even with the pain thing, like people could be secretly thinking that like you pretend to be in pain when you're perfectly fine. That's unfortunate actually, because like I know how that feels to actually need help, and then it's like people don't believe you for whatever reason. Like they don't believe that you're suffering or whatever. Like people, if they don't see you looking like you suffering, they just don't think that there's anything wrong. That's interesting. I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but for some of you guys, that could actually be your scenario where you like tell people about stuff. And group number 3, I'm actually getting that, like, this is kind of like off the topic of the reading, but group number 3, I'm getting that if what I said, anything I said resonated with you so far, you need to stop telling people your business, because I feel like people are observing you, and um they're like listening to the things that you say and talk about, and they're trying to like piece two and two together, but because it doesn't line up the way that they figure it should line up, they're passing like false judgments on you, like they're all right, let's continue. Why is the 7 of Swords showing up like this for how people are secretly thinking about group number 3? Okay. Ace of Pentacles. And why the Lover's card? Yeah, group number 3, people secretly think that you have no struggles. Like, people secretly think that you don't have any real struggles. You don't have any real issues. In fact, they feel like things are and opportunities are always kind of like there waiting for you, if you want them. Like, people are secretly thinking like if you put the effort in, if you really want to, you can have certain things. Like, people are secretly thinking like things are actually just handed to you. They feel like that's the truth. Like, they feel like you don't even really got to do any work. You don't really even got to work hard for anything. Like, they feel like it's up to you. The choice is yours for whether people secretly think that you think you're better than them. Ay, Dios mío, group number 3. Be very mindful and careful with who you share things with. And you know what, group number 3, I actually get that. It could even be the tiniest detail. Like, you could be walking down the block and then like a random person was like, oh, here. And they hand you like a flower, or oh, here, and they hand you a postcard. And the postcard has like an invitation date on it or something like that. Complete stranger, you don't even know the person, but that made you happy and excited. You're just like, oh wow, thank you, or oh wow, I'll check this thing out, or festival out, or whatever it is. And then still excited about it, you go around certain people and you're like, oh, this just happened to me. And just because it just happened and you were excited about it, and people could be looking at you like, why are you smiling, or what you happy about, right? And you know, in your innocence and your naivety, you tell them, you share, because you not thinking it's a big deal. This is just an example, right? You share it and you tell them, and then they're like, oh wow, that's so great, so happy for you, that's so nice. And in the back of their mind, they're like, shit always happens to this person. Like, what the hell? Why don't nothing like that happen to me? Meanwhile, that was just a random ass event, and stuff like that probably doesn't even happen to you all the time, but because it was so random, it made you excited and you shared. Meanwhile, half the time you probably sit in by yourself 24/8. Like, you probably sit in a corner alone watching YouTube videos, not even talking to nobody for real. And then something exciting happens to you and you share that one exciting thing that happened, and God knows how long, and people feel a type of way about it. So be careful with that, group number 3, because that's that kind of energy that I'm getting coming out. It's like people feel like they feel like you soft, but you just acting soft, you know? They feel like you sensitive, but you just acting sensitive. They feel like you struggling, but you just acting like you struggling. You don't have choices or options, but really you just acting like you don't have choices or options. Like, it's weird. It's weird because shit, I don't know your circumstances. Maybe you do have a lot more than you let on. Or it's also possible that maybe you're in a position where you just don't see what everybody else sees. Like, maybe everybody sees you as having like endless potential and endless opportunities, and for whatever reason, because of your circumstances, from your perspective, your point of view, you just don't feel that way, right? Your reading is interesting because it's kind of like turning into like a rant for some reason, and it's not even me ranting. It's just like I'm getting a lot of like random examples that maybe you guys might be able to relate to, or whatever the case is. I feel like a lot of you guys, group number 3, you have people secretly watching you, but it's to judge you, because Why Spirit? The Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Two of Cups. People feel like you have a lot more than you like acknowledge or give yourselves credit for, or something like that. It seems like group number three. Do I need to call y'all out or something? Because really what it feels like is like people look at you and they see a whole lot more in you than you see in yourself, group number three. And this is what people are secretly thinking about you too. I just heard, if I had that, I would do this. You know what's crazy? Let me actually give y'all the example that I heard. I heard, if I had an ass like that, I would be doing this. That's crazy, right? That's wild, right? But, oh my gosh, these people are naked. Shit, I've been doing that in every freaking pile. Sorry, guys. I keep forgetting that YouTube and blah, I know it's just cards, but it's like YouTube be doing the most. Like, I'm just trying not to, like, get in trouble. Y'all know, like, our channel taken down and stuff like that. Like, forgive me, guys. I have to say that because a lot of people be tripping, like, reporting videos and stuff. Like, it's not that deep, bro. Like, there's parts on this card that I see every single day. Like, come on. Not even on no weird stuff, but you know what I'm trying to say. All right, group number three. My bad. Where was I? I forgot my train of thought. My bad, y'all. But group number three, it definitely feels like people are definitely thinking like, damn, if I had what you had, I would be doing this and this and this. It's like, well, then jump in my skin then. Do this and this and this. Since people, group number three, people feel like they could live your life better than you're living your life. And honestly, I feel like that says a lot. So group number three, you might be like wasting your, I don't know, you might be squandering your life away, your potential or something like that. This is what people are secretly thinking. They're thinking you're squandering your life away, you're squandering your potential away. Because they feel like if they had what you had, they would be doing this and that. Some of you guys are single. And people feel like you single, but you got like the looks, okay? You got the clothes, you got it all with this Nine of Pentacles, but they feel like you're trapped in your head, you're stuck in your head. People feel like you should be dating. Not only should you be dating, you should be having multiple partners. That's how they feel about you, group number three. Yeah, actually, now that I'm looking at it, people feel like, oh my goodness, now that I'm thinking about it, group number three, people are secretly thinking that like you have multiple partners or you have opportunities. Like some people could be secretly thinking that you're a player. You might not even be a player, but they feel like because of how you look, the way you present yourself, how you dress or something like that, you should be. That's how they feel. They feel like you should be. You should keep your options open. You should take people for whatever they have to offer you. What? This is very interesting. People feel like you should be going out more. They're secretly thinking like group number three should be doing a lot more than they're doing. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. Connection to the Seven of Swords. That is a lot of cards. Something fell on the floor. Let me find it. The Emperor. That's Big Daddy. The Nine of Swords. The Five of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups. The Seven of Cups. The Emperor. The bottom of the deck is the Sun card. People could feel like you're secretly like hung up over an ex or something like that. Like they feel like somebody could have broke your heart. And they feel like you need to let that go. Okay? They feel like you have better options. Not only do you have better options, you have a lot of options. Like people feel like you have so many options that whatever didn't go your way in the past, like it really shouldn't even matter. Like people, pile number three, you actually have people that are mad at you because they feel like you be worried about stuff that don't even need to be worried about instead of focusing on what you need to be focusing on. Oh my gosh, group number three, you might need to tell these people to come live your life for you because they genuinely feel like they could do a better job. Genuinely. Genuinely, like, they need to put your skin on, group number 3. I think you got a couple people that actually would, if you give them the choice. Look, if you give them the opportunity to, there's actually, if it was possible, group number 3, people would actually, you have friends, people you celebrate with or drink with or rejoice with, or you like partner up with from now and then. Some of you is even acquaintances, like, or people you just like connect to in certain social settings that are literally kind of like low key, kind of like obsessed with you. They're like, come, tell me, talk to me. Meanwhile, how would you know who I'm talking about? Because these people, they don't necessarily share certain things with you, like sensitive information, private information about them. You don't really know, but they have no problem sitting and listening to whatever it is you have to say about your life. Oh gosh, group number 3. Group number 3. I'm gonna wrap your reading up just now. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles and this Ace of Swords, please. 6 of Swords and the Star card. Yeah, people secretly think that you take too long to like heal. They secretly think you take too long to move on. You be too in your feelings, too in your emotions. That's what they think. They think that like for somebody that looks like you, dressed like you, got body like you, that's as nurturing and feminine or masculine or whatever the case is, somebody that's like you, group number 3, you should have it all. That's literally what people secretly think about you. They think you have the opportunity to. You should have it all. And the only reason you don't have it all is because you sleep on yourself or you make poor decisions. That's what people secretly think about you. But they think that, you know, you're moving on from this energy. Like, they think that you're healing, you're working on it. But they think that you're moving too damn slow. That's what they think. Tell me about the Lovers and this 8 of Wands, please. They think that you take too long to make... Oh my gosh, I revealed it again. My bad, y'all. They think that you... What was I about to say? That was distracting. They think it's only a matter of time before, like, you are in a relationship or enter a relationship. But they think that you need to move faster. They feel like, again, group number 3, these are people who they genuinely think you should have multiple partners. Not 1, not 2, possibly 3, maybe even 4, multiple. And not be sad over or crying over one body or somebody that broke your heart or made you sad a long time ago. Yeah, because people are secretly thinking that the reason why you don't got nobody in your life, group number 3, is because somebody else broke your heart. And you're still on that and you need to move on because you can and you have a lot of options. That's how they feel. And they feel like if they were you, they would be taking advantage of every option that they had the opportunity to. All right, let me get you your charms. All right, group number 3, here's your charms. Okay, you could be an Aquarius or have a significant Aquarius placement in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs. We also have 3 here. Some of you guys could be born on the 3rd or in the 3rd month, which would be March. We have the letter M here. That could be your first, last, or middle initial. I'm hearing money. Unicorn, the wiener dog. People secretly think you are very unique, group number 3. Like, people secretly think you are the most like unique person, unique character they've come across. Will make a wish, 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 all around, and success, 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 success. You see all of that all around in a circle. People are thinking that, like, literally, look at that. This is like the perfect size of that pentacle. I'm telling you, like, people feel like literally, group number 3, you are blessed, and anything you want, you can have. Anything you want, you can have, but you just need to make a wish, like, ask and you shall receive is kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, even with the Santa Claus hat, like, people feel like you could get whatever it is you want, group number 3. Like, people secretly think this. Like, look, the key. They feel like you have access to things that they could never have access to. You could step in rooms they could never step into. The scissors here, some of you guys, like every time I see this I think of like hair scissors. So some of you guys could be hairstylists, um or like people could just be saying like there's certain habits, or they could be thinking there's habits or people in your life you need to cut off. People think that there's things you need to get rid of. With this heart here, reminds me of the rose quartz. Like people really think you have like a heart, a pure heart, a very authentic, loving heart. And it's giving me crystals. Like people feel like you have healing energy. You do. And you need to heal yourself and move on. And with the zero, I'm getting like you can always start. People think you can always start from scratch. You can always start from wherever you want. And I'm always getting infinite. It's like people who secretly think that you have infinite opportunities to get whatever. People really feel like you have it all. Group number 3, you have access to it all. And they feel like you are ungrateful because you don't use your access. Oh my goodness. Like people feel like, I don't know, group number 3, people could feel like you're too nice and too naive and too soft or something like that. Oh shit, I didn't even realize she got nipples too. We all got nipples, don't we? Don't we all got nipples? What else? Yeah. Also, people also think that you're loyal to a fault. Like they feel like there's stuff you need to cut out. Group number 3, like they definitely feel like there's habits, people, places, and things you need to cut out, sacrifice, get over. And they also think that it's time for you to use what you have. Okay, group number 3, people might be secretly thinking that you're too humble, and I'm actually getting that. Wow, confirmation on that. 7:07 on the clock. People secretly think, group number 3, that you're too humble. And honestly, I'm getting that it irritates them and it annoys them, because it's almost like you see yourself in a lower light than what they see you. And they feel like you're ungrateful. They feel like if this is your looks, if this is about your looks, like people definitely feel like you should be taking more advantage of the way you look. Okay. Hey, I remember seeing, like, I didn't watch the video, but I was scrolling through YouTube and I literally saw a video that was titled like looks are a currency or something like that. So some of you guys, that might be the case for you. Like people literally view your looks as a currency. Some of you could also be in an industry, or you have the opportunity to enter a certain industry because of the way that you look. And I don't know, what is it? Did you squander that, or did you not take advantage of that? Like people feel like you should be using your looks, and you know it's crazy. Like, people get backlash for that, and it's treated as a cliche. But if that's what you were blessed with, if you got it, why not flaunt it, right? And group number 3, is possible that you're just not that type of person. But hey, maybe you need to be that type of person or something, or at least this is what people are thinking. Like they think that you too damn humble. What the hell you so humble for, group number 3? Get over yourselves. I feel like you have a lot of people that are irritated by you. It's almost like they would much rather, they would like you better if you were a bitch. Sorry to say, group number 3, but it's true. Like there's people, some of you have a masculine energy too that is interested in you, and I feel like it's because you're soft, but this person would actually like it if you were a bitch too. I don't know. Damn. That is such a strange message. Hold on, let me clarify that. Tell me about this Emperor in pile number 3's energy, please. Who is this Emperor in pile number 3's energy? I'm getting that some of you know exactly who it is that I'm talking about. Like your intuition might already let you know who this is I'm talking about. Tell me about this Emperor. Tell me about this Emperor in group number 3's energy. Okay, the Hierophant. Okay, this could be somebody that's... Okay, this person is older than you. There is some sort of lesson attached to this person that you're meant to learn or experience. Some sort of experience you're meant to have with this person. Can you tell me about that? What is this experience? The 5 of Cups. A loss. This person taught you a lesson. Why is the 5 of Cups what they're meant to experience with this person. Some of you guys, this is somebody that broke your heart. This could be somebody that was older than you. You learned a lesson from them. They could be an Aries or a Taurus, or a Leo. I'm getting that, like, this person is meant to teach you that, like, after a loss, like, a lot of beautiful things come into your life. The King of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, and we have the Queen of Cups coming out, right? So I'm actually getting that, like, this is somebody that you could end up committing to. You could end up getting married to this person with the Sun and the Hierophant here. This is somebody that is coming into your life to teach you that, like, after some sort of hurt, regrets, remorse, because some of you guys, like, you're showing up in this energy of still holding on to something from the past, or being hurt over things that happened to you in the past, like moving on from it, but it seems like the past kind of like stagnated you in some way, and people see that. And I'm seeing that, like, you have a connection with somebody. That's crazy, because when he came out, I called him Big Daddy. That's actually hilarious. You have a connection with somebody that's actually going to be so different from what you experienced and encountered in the past. So different. It's going to be healing for you. Anything else? And you're meant to have this experience. So, you know, it's interesting. Sometimes we're meant to lose so that we could know what it feels like to love truly. And this kind of what is giving. Make a wish, make a wish, make a wish, if that's what you want. Yeah. Hold your horses, though. Don't get too excited. Don't get too passionate. Don't do it right away, because people feel like that wasn't what I was advising you, by the way. That's just what I was hearing when I got that Knight of Wands. And I feel like some of you guys, that could be, again, your energy of wanting to hold back from things, wanting to be afraid, not wanting to go too fast when things feels excited. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. I just feel like you guys could kind of try to, like, manage yourselves a little too much. Something significant about work here. Juggling. Yeah, people feel like you need to work a little bit harder on your status, your accolades, and they definitely feel like you need to have more pride. Okay, confirmation on that. Group number 3, people secretly thinking that you need to have more pride, because you need to walk with your head held a lot higher than you do, poke your chest out a lot more than you do. It seems like people definitely think much more highly about you than you do yourself. Group number 3, including this person that's coming towards you. And I'm getting that you're not going to be able to, because they're showing up as an emperor, you're not going to be able to, like, keep your head down dealing with them. No ma'am. No sir. All right, group number 3, that's what I got for you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.